You know, I'm kind of hoping that this weather really lets up a little bit more, because I'm kind of tired of the dreariness. But anyway, that's not the point. What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all from the outskirts of Sevierville, Tennessee. Yes, we are in the boonies, as they would say. Well, maybe not so much, but the boonies. But anyway, today, guys, I figured we would stop at two places today, and one of them is something that has been talked about a little bit here recently, the other not so much. And today, guys, this is how I want to start off this vlog. Out on the outskirts of Sevierville is the Harrisburg Covered Bridge. Yes, this is a covered bridge that is here in the state of Tennessee. I don't think people realize that in East Tennessee we have that many covered bridges, but here in Sevierville we do. Now, here's a little more history about the Harrisburg Covered Bridge. 400 yards south, this bridge was built over the East Fork of the Little Pigeon River in 1875 by Elbert Stevenson Early, an area resident who owned the Newport Mills. The bridge was deteriorated and its loss was threatened until it was restored in 1972 through the joint efforts of the Great Smoky Mountains chapter and Spencer Clack chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. So anyway, guys, we are going to get back in the car and we are going to check out the Harrisburg Covered Bridge. So let's do it, you guys. All right, you guys, you will see a stop ahead and you will see a one-lane bridge. Yes, we are honestly not that far from it. Drive down here a little bit more to this stoplight. It's not stoplight, but stop sign. And here it is. The Harrisburg Covered Bridge. Before we really check it out, we are going to drive right through it. So here we go. I just love that sound. Yeah, so much. Yes. You know, I hope y'all heard me as I was talking through the with my GoPro out of the car. But anyway, I'm digging this. I'm gonna shut up now. So by historical accounts, this covered bridge was built back in 1875, and about 1972, 1975, it was renovated to really withstand the test of time. And right now there's another car going in through there. And I just love that sound. I don't know what it is about that sound that just makes it so special. So let's go inside it. I know there's probably not going to be another car coming for a few more minutes, but this gives us a chance to see the inside of it, to look outside the windows. Just check out those old wood boards. That is from 1875, or at least the renovations at the time. And there's the Little Pigeon River. Something special about this type of bridge. Just look at this. Look at the wood beams from the time. That is amazing. If only walls could talk. If only walls could talk. And here at the top is another historical marker. Harrisburg Covered Bridge, built in 1875, dedicated to the Great Smoky chapter and Spencer Clack chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution, on this day in June of 1972. And around the corner they do have another historical marker, which we are going to check out. It's right over here. Let's see what it says. All right, here we go. The Harrisburg Covered Bridge. The Harrisburg Covered Bridge, located in Sevier County, Tennessee, was built by the Elbert and Stevenson Early in 1875 and was restored in 1972. That restoration was a joint effort through the Great Smoky chapter and Spencer Clark chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, along with the employees of the Sevier County Highway Department. Jonas Smeltzer, Highway Superintendent, and the Sevier County Highway Department employees, along with the Sevier County Court, received a federal grant and completely restored this structure close to the original bridge as possible. This work was completed in early 2005. So anyway, we're gonna walk through the bridge one more time, and then we are going to head to an abandoned theme park. Well, I should say not an abandoned theme park, but it was an abandoned theater that's out here in Pigeon Forge. It actually has a really cool story to it. So anyway, guys, as we're walking here one more time, we'll finish this and then we'll check it out. Alrighty, you guys, we have made it. We are at what remains of a very well-beloved Pigeon Forge attraction that was here in the 70s and only lasted for 4 years. And that in question was called Tommy Bartlett's Water Circus. You see, back in the 50s, there was a water circus that was in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. And anyway, Tommy Bartlett, he wanted to bring down a sister of this water circus down here to the tourist the tourist mecca that was Pigeon Forge. He had high hopes that this would be the next great thing in building his entertainment empire. But the cool thing about what is left, or what remains, of Tommy Bartlett's water circus is that present day it is used by the current church, which bought it about 10 years ago. And anyway, one of the guys I was talking to that's over the church here, he says that to this day, like, this is still in great shape. I mean, you can even see the top of what it used to be. But just imagine back in the 70s, a sound stage, lights. You had people on pyramids, well, stacked on top of one each other, on ski pyramids, running with a sea-doo, or I should say a wave runner, pulling it. And even that too, you'd have people dropping from the sky on helicopters just to catch it. However, in those 4 short years, it went under, and really, it didn't last too long. But for a little while, it did kind of sit. But about 10 years later, the church, which I'll show you all here in a moment, the building, they said they're taking really good care of it, and honestly, I do see it. I mean, even present day, this grandstand is still here. But anyway, during church times, the pastor, I'm not sure if he was the pastor or not, but anyway, they would have a big giant sound stage that they would bring in for different services around here. But imagine present day, where there are church services are going on now, there used to be like everything from jet skis to helicopters to people doing amazing tricks. And even though that it's been gone for about 4 years now, or not 4 years, even though it only lasted for 4 years, I mean, it is incredible. And I feel like where I'm standing in a field, there was at one time 8.2 million gallons of water, and you'd have people screaming and cheering for joy in what is now church pews, essentially. Tell me how times change. So I like to think I'd like to think of the past. Just something that is left over. You can see where they are repairing some of the old chairs. Looks like they're kind of taking them down a little bit, putting new plastic up. Like I was saying, the church, they're taking really good care of this place. The lighting works, sound works, and even now, these grandstands, they still withstand the test of time, and they have a second life. Just imagine, back then, it was so different. And right here with what looks like a drainage pond now, that was the water source. That is where they dammed up all the water for the water circus, these 8.2 million gallons. But anyway, you guys, this is going to be another vlog for another day. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care and that y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, vlog over.